What do you think, guys? That I have no emotions? That I'm not human? That I'm not a little boy in a body of a 40 years old man? No, guys, you're wrong. I have emotions, and if you are telling me, if you are putting in all the front page of Gazzetta dello Sport, Corriere dello Sport, Tutto Sport, that Vlahovic is a concrete possibility, not for the summer, but already now, for the winter, if we have 9 or 8 days remaining before the end of the mercato, then I am a weak person. Then my feelings start to do boom, 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 boom. I go crazy. Vlahovic to Juve now. Is it possible or not? Ciao Juventini of the world, I hope you are doing well. My name is Giuseppe, and yes, we will speak about Vlahovic to Juventus already in the winter. Is it something totally crazy? If do we have to forget about it and just go back to our normal life? Yeah, or do we have to believe in it? Is there a possibility to see the purple-dressed Serbian player of 21 that will be 22 on the 28th of January? Is it possible to see him in purple, or is it possible to see him in black and white stripes like he was playing with when he was at Partizan a few years ago before joining Italy, Firenze? Guys, it's crazy. Crazy news. We have to speak about him. Vlahovic to Juve. Why? How did it start? Because Fabiana Della Valle, she's a journalist from Gazzetta dello Sport, out of nowhere, I don't know, because the rumors of Vlahovic to Juve, it's not new. They are not new. We are speaking about it since a few months now. She put it on front page now, in January. And what was actually the way of Juventus to anticipate what could be the masterpiece of the Mercato in the summer? It was 35 million euro. Boom. Cash to Fiorentina plus Kulusevski Dejan with a value of 35 million euro, a total cost of 70 million euro for having immediately Dusan Vlahovic. Is that possible or not? I started to ask my question because, you know, I was in Disneyland in Paris with my wife, with my son. We were doing some roller coasters. Woo! And while I was with my head towards the ground, I was thinking, no, it's not possible. It's not possible because Dejan Kulusevski, why should he go to Fiorentina? Why? Why on earth would he go from Juve that is playing Champions League to a team that is actually never playing Champions League? I'm hesitant. I'm really hesitant about it, especially if we know that Dejan Kulusevski has some possibility to go to Premier League. And I said, no, it's not possible. Then I was thinking even more. I said, yeah, but Fiorentina, they already have two wingers. They don't need Kulusevski. So I said, you know what, let's park that idea. Let's not speak too much about it. Let's forget and let's continue with my roller coaster. We forget about it. But then what happened? It's that Tutto Sport is starting to build a different story still for Vlahovic now in the winter immediately. But how? With 60 million cash, bam, to Fiorentina to have the player. And then it started to be a bit more concrete, a bit more trustable. Why? Because we know that Fiorentina, now they have the possibility to cash in a lot of money for Vlahovic, and then in the summer, the value of the player will already decrease. It will be a bit less than what it's possible to have now. Why? Because then he will enter his last year of contract with Fiorentina. We know that a lot of clubs from the Premier League are on the player. They have more money of Juventus. They want to go for the player. They already spoke with Joe Barone, sportive director of Fiorentina, but the player, he doesn't want to listen. He doesn't want to listen at all. He said, Arsenal, I don't care about Arsenal. Tottenham, I don't care about Tottenham. Manchester City, I don't care about Manchester City. Why? I have no idea. Maybe because he thinks that Premier League, he's not ready today for Premier League. Maybe because he doesn't like the weather. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe because he's thinking when I was playing with Partizan, the start of my career, I was already wearing the black and white stripes. Maybe because when he celebrated a goal, and I have a video on my Twitter. If you doesn't follow me on Twitter, go follow me on Twitter, because there he's celebrating a goal, bam, with the Ronaldo celebration. Ronaldo went away from Juve, yes, but he's still part of the history of Juve. Maybe he wants to emulate that. Maybe he wants to take the number 7, changing from his actual number 9. I don't know all the reason why he prefers Juve, but apparently there is an agreement since a few months, and crazy, the salary will also be possible for Juve to pay to Dusan Vlahovic, because they are going for a 6 million salary, which is in the plans of Juve. You know that we don't want to go too much over the 5 million anymore with that new strategy. Apparently he prefers to go to Juve for 6 million more than going to UK, to the Premier League for 10 million salary to 12 million salary. He prefers to go to Juve. Why? Guys, I don't know. Maybe in a few days, or maybe in a few months, but maybe in a few days we will know. Maybe he will say, when I was a kid, I was dreaming about Cristiano Ronaldo when he was at Juve. A kid, guys, he's still a kid, he's 21, so he's speaking about 3 years ago. Maybe he will say, I was a big fan of Del Piero, Ravanelli, Vialli, Baggio, because I watched all the videos on YouTube. I don't know the real reason. Is it a possibility? Probably yes. Why? And I explain it with easy words. Because Juventus, they try to have a lot of players. Icardi from PSG didn't want to go with a loan without obligation to buy. They said, obligation or nothing. Then PSG said, you know what, we do a swap of loans. You take Icardi on loan for 6 months, we take back Moise Kean on loan. Not possible. Why? Because Everton was already starting in the beginning of the season Moise Kean, what means that Moise Kean, he can't play according to the rules of football in 3 different teams in the same season. So it stopped there. No Moise Kean, no Icardi. That was one. Azmoun, some teams are going for more than 10 million euro. Some teams like Burnley, never heard about that team, they are going for 10 million euro for Azmoun, the Iranian player that will be out of contract in 6 months. Juve said no, because our main objective for in 6 months is Dusan Vlahovic. We don't want to spend any money or too much money, like for example Anthony Martial. 6 million euro for the remaining part of his few months to go. It's too much for players like that. We don't want to go and to spend all the budget we have, because we have one dream, we have one target, and it's Dusan Vlahovic. The B plan is Scamacca, still appreciated by Juve, but we know that Inter is also on the player, so Juventus is maybe a bit scared to lose and the B plan and absolutely the A plan, that is Vlahovic, because we know that maybe in the summer more and more teams will go with creative offers. We know that in a player's mind everything can happen in a few months. Maybe then he said, you know what, I can go to Real Madrid, to City, and so on and so on. No, because we have to go for our objective, Dusan Vlahovic. Then I don't want to give you too much hope, guys. Everything can happen. We can have Vlahovic in the few remaining days, maybe not. Probably my percentage is 80% no, 20% yes, but these 20%, guys, I still believe in it. Vlahovic with the number 7 or the number 9, whatever, because we know that if Vlahovic will join Juve, domino effect, Morata can go to Barcelona, maybe there will be something in the midfield with Arthur to Arsenal, Zakaria to Juve to give a bit more defensive solidity. Guys, no edits because there was too much emotion in that video. I was in Disneyland, I didn't have the time to speak too much about it, but yes, I am a tifoso, I am a supporter, I am a fan of the old lady just like you, and when I hear this kind of news, I got excited. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, that you put a maximum of like, and as always, because tomorrow, don't forget, Milan, Juve, big game where we can enter the top 4 for the first time of the season. Let's go, Forza Juve. Ciao!